What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building. I'll be recapping UFC Vegas 47. Just let me get to some things. Hopefully, I sent this over to my computer. But yeah, man, UFC Vegas 47 recap. I thought the show was pretty all right. I enjoyed it. I my humble opinion, but it is what it is. But yeah, hold up, y'all. Got to get this going, but put the thumbnail up. But yeah, we did all right on the card. I think we went 7 for 6 in terms of picks. So we did all right. Wasn't too happy about the main event. I was a little disappointed there. Felt like I'll talk more about it, but yeah, it just was not great for me personally, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. But some good performances, some solid performances. I don't know why my Wi-Fi is taking forever. My Wi-Fi. Yes, sir. Now we're back. But yeah, you already know. Don't forget to follow me on my IG and my Instagram, so don't forget that. But let me handle the thumbnail real quick. Yeah. Let's get it. Make sure the audience is for the kids. We gotta make it sure. No, actually, it's not for the kids. eBay is not for the kids. But yeah, yeah. I think it's good now. Gotta wait. Hold up 1 second. I do gotta handle some of this. I don't know why it takes forever. Fucking YouTube, man. Hating on your boy. Now let me get this on Twitter. Get my Twitter people. Oh man, it almost almost popped up. But let me get my Twitter people on here. And yeah. Let's get it. Now let me post this on my IG. Usually it takes a little time on the IG. I don't know why. It takes for fucking forever. Hold on. I'm going to actually turn off my profile pic. Yeah, hold up. I'm going to go like this and post it on my IG. Dang. Go check out my recap on YouTube. Link in the bio. Oh, let me go on Twitter then for the things. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. I'm sorry. Almost there. Bada bing, bada boom. Just gotta fix some things. All right, now we got IG on there. I think we got it, y'all. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. Okay. Now we're done. All right, let's talk about the card, man. Let's start off. So I went 6 for 7 on the card. Not 6 for 7, or actually, let me look at Topology. Actually, I don't know if I went 6 for 7. I might have got one more right than that. Yeah, 7 out of 13. So I went more 7 for 6. Yeah, man, good card though. I enjoyed it. The main event kind of killed me a little bit because I was a little mad at fucking Hermansson, but it is what it is. I thought Hermansson didn't fight horribly, but let's talk about the first fight of the night. I mean, Malcolm Gordon versus Dennis Bonder. I thought this was a crazy fight until it lasted. Nothing really happened besides Bonder getting hurt. But I mean, fucking props to fucking Malcolm Gordon for getting 2 wins in the UFC. I never thought that would ever happen. I really thought Bonder was gonna fucking knock his ass out or fucking take him down and destroy him. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna bet the house on Malcolm Gordon's next opponent, so that is what it is. But he got the win via injury though. It was crazy. His fucking elbow got destroyed. Bonder was just toasted. Jason Whit versus Phillip Rowe. Man, my guy Phillip Rowe. I was very, very scared. Very scared. But thankfully the Jacare Souza training and the jiu-jitsu came in handy against Jason Whit, man. Phillip Rowe really scared me there. But he banged it out, man. He banged it out, got the knockout in the second round. But yeah, man, Phillip Rowe, I don't know what his potential is. He's actually kind of good, I think, in certain areas, like especially the boxing, and he got good hands. I'd like to see him work on his wrestling a lot more. But yeah, that's about it. And then Jailton Almeida versus Danilo Marquez. This was a domination, man. Jailton Almeida, I mean, dude, the steroids are great on him. The dude's roided up. Dude's roided up big time. Danilo, I mean, he got smashed, bro. He got smashed. You could just tell there was a strength difference. It is what it is, man. You really can't do anything about it. Jailton looked good. He looked good. He smashed him. He smashed him bad. It is what it is, though. Alexa Davis versus Julia Stellarenko. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention to the Alexa Davis fight. I was pretty much arguing, I think, in my group chat, talking shit. But I think Alexa Davis just had more takedowns on her. I wasn't really paying attention to this. But hey, man, Alexa Davis trains out of Oakland, so Oakland stand up. How do you say it? Ninja Kawani. I mean, Ninja Kawani versus Marc-Andre Barry knocked him out in the first round. The 1-2 solid behind the ear, dropped him. The ground and pound that preceded was crazy. Ninja Kawani looked amazing in here. I've always known the guy was a really, really good striker. Obviously, the wrestling still is suspect, but in Bellator, he was a really good striker there. But yeah, he's gonna always have problems on the ground, but his striking looked really good here, and good on him. Hakeem Dawodu versus Mike Trezone. My boy Mike Trezone did not do his thing today. I thought it was a close fight. I thought he hurt Hakeem in certain moments, but Hakeem's the way he chained in the clinch and his striking overall was just a little better than Mike. He was a little faster. And yeah, I was it hurt my heart seeing Trezano go out like that. But yeah, Hakeem looked good here. I can't even take it away from him. But I don't think Hakeem's anything special though. It's still instant fade Hakeem all day. And Miles John, the fraud. I mean, God, he got me. I was thinking about fading him. I just didn't think John Castaneda was the guy to beat him. Miles John is a fraud, man. Oh my God. Wow. Castaneda completely dominated him. He could have finished him with the ground and pound, but just chose to submit him. And Miles John went out like a hoe. I don't know what else to say, but I think he was one of the bigger favorites on the card too. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts. Next up. Oh yeah, Julian Rosa versus Steven Peterson. Obviously, fight of the fucking. I mean, I might be missing something, but fight of the fucking year. This was a barn burner. These guys were going at it. My boy Julian Rosa, man. And I like Steven Peterson. I don't really hate on him too much. I appreciate him whooping on Chase Hooper. But Julian Rosa, man, fucking tough as fuck. Does not care. Bit on his mouthpiece. Went for it. That dude is tough, bro. That dude is fucking tough, man. I was really, really happy with him. Really, really impressed with the Rosa here. He went for it, man. Obviously, I would like for him to not drop his hands all the fucking time and keep his fucking hands up. But I mean, yeah, he took the shots on his chin and he gave it back to Steven Peterson. The fucking spinning back elbow in the second round was crazy. He did get hurt in that round, but I just thought Julian's output. I thought his takedowns. I think it won him the round in the third round. I thought I thought Julian did his fucking thing, man. Steven Peterson, I mean, he landed good shots. Nothing to be ashamed of, but he did miss weight. So that is, to me, a cheating tactic sometimes. And he took the L here. He just took the L. I don't know what else to say. And good on Julian and Rosa for getting the W here. And yeah, and then Brian Battle, man. I told y'all gotta trust Brian Battle here, man. I like Trishan Gore. Gore's a cool kid. I respect his backstory, man. Kid grinded hard. He's 4-1, but he's very young in this game, so he has nothing to be ashamed of. He can come back from this. But Brian Battle, you know, I might not be the biggest Tony Ferguson fan, but I kind of get those vibes from Brian Battle. He's just one of those guys, high output, takes a lot of shots, durable, always comes back. You just got to trust the process. I always say there is a strategy, there is a method to this man's madness. You know, it doesn't matter. He gets knocked down 3 times, he's gonna come back and win. And he got hurt in the second round. I wasn't scared. I wasn't worried. I know Brian Battle. I know he's gonna come back and get the W. I don't know how far he gets, but I would like to see him get really far so I can fade him really hard. Maybe the odds would be really good because he does not have a good style for longevity, if you know what I'm saying. He takes a lot. He does take damage, but he's durable, though. He can take a fucking shot for right now. But yeah, that's why I call him the unlucky Tony Ferguson. But it is what it is. And next up, I got to talk about Brendan Allen, because I was all in. Brendan Allen looked fucking phenomenal on 3 days' notice. The left hook, the check hook, baby. Caught Sam Alvey lacking, choked him out. I thought that was amazing. I was so happy for Allen. You know, obviously, everyone's been hating on him, talking crazy about him because of the loss of Chris Curtis. I always hear it a lot. The guy's taking a lot of, you know, I see it in the comments too. People are talking shit to Brendan Allen in the comments saying this guy's a disgrace, this and that, yeah, you can go to fucking hell. That's how I feel. And I think the kid's really good. He has a lot of potential. I think he can be really good in the sport. And yeah, Allen again taking care of Phil Hawes' sloppy seconds, or not even sloppy seconds, just taking care of Phil Hawes' fucking business. I think Sam Alvey would have knocked out Phil Hawes still. But I was just so impressed with Brendan. He was out of shape too. I know what Brendan looks like. Brendan looked out of shape. Just looked like a bad day for him. And he still went out there, did the job, took care of business, man. He just took care of fucking business. You know, on his worst day, he got the fucking victory. His submissions looked really good. Yeah, and Alvey, I would like to see him retire. But Sam Alvey, I know a lot of people are dissing Sam Alvey. The guy does have a win over Rashad Evans, you know? So it is what it is. I think he should retire. I think instead of, having the UFC cut him, but I think he should just fucking hang it up. But, it just wasn't his day. He should have fought Phil Hawes. I felt like Phil Hawes could have, I thought he could have just touched his chin. He would have been good. But yeah, Sam Alvey, I got a lot of respect for Sam Alvey. I'm just happy fucking Brendan got it done, man. Brendan got it fucking done. Proved a lot of people wrong. And yeah, it is. He was a favorite. Don't get it twisted. He didn't prove a lot of people wrong. But some people are just making jokes saying, "Oh, if Allen gets knocked out, it is what it is." Didn't happen. Is this live? Yeah, it is live. It is live. It is live. Crazy HD vids. Next up, Shavkat Rakhmonov, man. What a fucking performance against Carlston Harris. Spinning heel kick knockout to ground and pound, man. That shit was fucking fire, bro. He fucking murdered fucking Carlston Harris. The ground and pound was crazy. I was really impressed with Shavkat Rakhmonov. Strickland has some crispy ass boxing, bro. Yeah, he does have some good boxing. I was sad. I had picked Hermansson there. I thought Hermansson was gonna get it done. But I mean, yeah, he proved me wrong. He kind of has like a modified like Philly shell. It's kind of cool. I'll give him that. But back to Shavkat, man. I mean, that spinning heel they landed on Carlston Harris, man. That shit was fucking. It was good, man. It was really good. I give him a lot of credit for that. And Carlston Harris is not no punk, man. This guy's been fucking beating a lot of people that he wasn't supposed to beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like the Impa victory, Well, I mean, just the Impa victory really was a fight that he wasn't supposed to win. And I think he beat some other Dagestani a while back. Forgot the guy's name, but he wasn't supposed to beat him. So, Shavkat getting this one done was actually really, really impressive. I still think Khamzat Maul Shavkat. I don't know, man. Khamzat got to worry about Gilbert Burns, man. You got to worry about that dude, man. But it would be a great fight, though. It would be a great fight. I'd like to see it because because I feel like Shavkat is more on the striking side, and on his style, and I think Khamzat is just a fucking dog tough wrestler. But yeah. In the co-main event, Punahali Soriano versus Nick Maximov, man. I thought Maximov, I thought he looked all right. I wasn't too impressed. I was impressed by his chain wrestling. He didn't give up on positions. But Soriano, I was more impressed with his takedown defense. But Soriano, I think he had an injury here, so I don't want to rag on him too much. But man, he has to work on his output. There's something called a jab. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't utilize that at all. But it is what it is. Bro, skinny ass Harris won't clinch against Shavkat. Comes out, mauls him. End of story. I don't know, man. I don't know. It'll be interesting though. It'll be interesting. I think he might maul him, but I'm very there's some questions about Khamzat's gas tank. I still question that. I do question that. In the main event though, Jack Hermansson versus Sean Strickland. I thought that was really, really good performance by Sean Strickland. I had it 4-1. I thought Jack won the first round, but yeah, I thought Strickland fucking took it for the rest. And yeah, I was kind of mad at Hermansson, but it is what it is. Hermansson's still my guy. I like him a lot. But yeah, man, Strickland just used his jab. Nothing really much to talk about. We still got to deal with this fucking dope fiend crackhead Sean Strickland. Hopefully they give him somebody that can fucking compete with him. But yeah, I wasn't really. It wasn't really an impressive performance. In terms of the fights, I felt like this one kind of was one of the bigger letdowns. I thought they would have matched up a lot differently than the way they just matched up. It was interesting that they gave Sean Strickland, I forgot the judge that gave it to him, but they 48-47 for not Sean Strickland, Hermansson, my bad. One judge gave it to Hermansson, and I was like laughing, like, how do you give that to Hermansson? But 48-47, it is what it is. I would have been happy. I would have got my pick right, but still, Jack lost that fight, man. But I was somewhat impressed with what Jack was able to do in there, man. I was impressed that he didn't get knocked the fuck out, but he did get knocked out in the third one, which was crazy. I don't know if it was more of a slip than a knockdown, but yeah, I thought Sean looked good. I don't think he's gonna fight for no belt. I think Sean versus Paulo Costa. Strickland versus Paulo Costa is a fight I'd love to see. There's a lot of guys in that division I'd love to see him fight, actually. A few. I'm not sure, actually. Let me look. Let me look at the UFC rankings at middleweight. Because Brunson and fucking Blonde Brunson is fighting Cannonier. And obviously that should be the fucking number one contender fight. I didn't even like to talk about, can Strickland and Hermansson jump over Brunson or Cannonier, but let me look at the rankings. Oh my god, UFC rankings. Where the fuck are they at? But yeah, I'd like to see him fight Paulo Costa or would he fight Vettori? Strickland versus Vettori would be fun. I'd love to see that. Strickland versus Vettori would be fun as fuck. I would not lie to you. That would be a fun fucking fight. But love this guy Shavkat. Yeah, he was good. He looked amazing. Spinning heel kick. It was great. It was great. I thought it was his best performance in the UFC against a really good opponent too. But I would say Sean Strickland versus maybe Paulo Costa. I think that's the fight I'd like to see. It's a good matchup. I think we'll see. We haven't really saw, besides, I guess, Uriah Hall, we haven't seen Strickland fight a power puncher yet. Or I wouldn't say Paulo Costa is a power puncher, but he's a power combination puncher, He throws a lot more. And yeah, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that fight between Strickland and Costa. I think Costa could give Strickland a good fight, and I'd probably take Costa in that one, man. I really would. The body kicks were there. Like if Strickland's landing, not Strickland, if Hermansson's landing body kicks on you, I feel like Paulo fucking his switch kick to the body's fucking killer. It's crazy how Marvin just ate those, right? But yeah, man, in terms of my fight of the night, Julian and Rosa versus fucking what's his face? Steven Peterson. Submission of the night. I probably would give it to Brendan Allen. Performance of the night, Brendan Allen. Fighter of the night, Brendan Allen. But yeah, performance of the night, Brendan Allen. Obviously, KO. Was there a good KO on this card? I'm trying to look for the KO. I can't see any. Shavkat, KO of the night has to go to Shavkat Rakhmonov. He looked amazing. But in terms of the card, I give it I would say I was entertained. I was 7 out of 10. It flew by. Main event wasn't the greatest. Co-main event wasn't the greatest, but Brendan Allen winning was fucking phenomenal. I enjoyed it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the recap. That's it for your boy. I'm out of here. Again, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. All those links will be down below in the description box. Love y'all and goodbye. See y'all. I'm out of here for sure. See y'all.